Hello, Brownsburg High School. Today is Friday, January 9th. I'm Clint Fink.
And I'm Jack McKinley, and here are today's announcements.
If you are interested in becoming a House of Representative member this semester, please see Mr. Bretz in Senior Academy or Ms. Schaefer in the main building to pick up a short application. Students from all grades are welcome to apply. Being a member is a great way to become involved in the school and looks great on college scholarship applications. If you were a House of Representative member last semester, please email Lexi Green to renew your position. You do not need to fill out another application. All applications are due next Monday, January 12th to Ms. Schaefer or Mr. Bretz.
Juniors, the registration deadline for the February 7th ACT at Brownsburg High School is today. Go online at www.act.org in order to set up an account and register. All juniors planning on attending a 2 or 4 year college upon graduation should register.
Otis Spunkmeyer cookies will be on sale today at lunch. Don't forget to bring an extra 50 cents for a warm cookie.
The girls' rugby team will be having a call-out meeting after school today at 3 o'clock in Mrs. Floyd's room, D100. Anyone interested in playing rugby this year should attend.
We got the chance to catch up with some BHS students to ask what their favorite present was they got for Christmas.
What'd you get for Christmas?
I got some music CDs, some perfume, some pictures, and I got a diamond ring from my husband.
I got some clothes and some shoes. That's it.
I got it. The new retro Air Jordans, like 60 pairs of them, so I can be like a millionaire by next year. There goes a few like bandanas, like one to match every color. Red and yellow and blue, purple and white, and silver and gold. But yeah, all the colors. And let's see. I got a few race cars, you know, those Volkswagens.
Thanks, guys.
The boys varsity basketball team had a very busy winter break, competing 6 times and coming home with 4 wins. On December 19th, they traveled down the road to rival Avon and defeated the Orioles 74-51 in the first HCC game of the season. KJ Walton poured in 29 points to lead the Dogs, and Jordash Mavunga and Darian Ringo added 9 each. On December 20th, the boys were at Ben Davis to take on the Giants. The Dogs came away with a 47-34 win. KJ Walton was the leading scorer with 17 points, and Jordash Mavunga added 12 points and 6 rebounds.
On December 27th, the Dogs participated in the Hall of Fame Classic at the Newcastle Fieldhouse. The Dogs split their 2 games on the day, defeating Penn 45-31 for their 5th straight victory, and falling to Southport 66-49. On January 2nd, the Frankfurt Hot Dogs visited the Varsity Fieldhouse, where the Dogs handed them a 67-34 loss. KJ Walton finished with 22 points, Jordash Mavunga had 13, and Darian Ringo had 12. The very next night, the Dogs were at Pike, where they came up just short, losing to the Red Devils 65-54. KJ Walton scored 26 points to lead the Dogs, and Landon Hall added 9. On Wednesday night, the boys varsity basketball team began their quest for a county championship by defeating Plainfield 65-39. Darian Ringo led the Dogs in scoring with 18 points and also had 5 assists and 5 steals. KJ Walton had 13 points, and Jordash Mavunga had 12 points and 8 rebounds. They will play Cascade tonight in the semifinals starting at 6 o'clock at Avon High School.
The JV boys basketball team played 4 times over winter break, starting with Avon on December 19th. In a close game, the boys lost in overtime to the Orioles 60-58. Dre Davis led the Bulldogs with 21 points, including 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Aaron Head added 16 points and 5 rebounds. On December 20th, the JV boys fell to Ben Davis 42-26. Dre Davis scored 14 points in the loss. On January 2nd, they got back in the win column with a 45-30 victory over Frankfurt. Jakar Boone led the team with 16 points, and 3 other Bulldogs scored 6 points each. In their final game over break, the JV boys were at undefeated Pike, where they came up just short, falling 32-31. Josiah Grant was the leading scorer with 12 points, and Jakar Boone added 9.
On December 19th, the boys' freshman basketball team lost an overtime thriller at Avon 47-39. The Bulldogs trailed by 1 at the half. Late in the game, tied the score at 37 to force overtime. Avon outscored the Bulldogs 10-2 in the extra 3-minute period. Chris Jackson led Brownsburg with 9 points, and Kyle Wolf, Derek Linville, and Tim Trammer all had 8 points. On December 20th, the boys' freshman basketball team was at Ben Davis for their third game in 3 nights. Despite a productive night offensively, the Bulldogs' defense surrendered 56 points, which led to a 56-43 loss. Kyle Wolf scored 15 to lead the Dogs, and Chris Jackson added 13. The boys' freshman team returned to action for the first time in over 2 weeks at Fisher's last night, but came up on the losing side of a 40-28 final score. Derek Linville led the Dogs in scoring with 9 points, and Logan Blake added 8. The freshman boys will now prepare for a busy week starting on Monday, January 12th, at home against Pike.
Thanks for watching, BHS. That's all we have for you today. Always remember,
Stay classy.